They say that every house has a story to tell, and since we've been here, we've been filling in that story piece by piece. From the little we learned from the previous owners to the valuable information shared by our neighbors whose families lived here for generations. Part of that history is shaping our vision for the next chapter in this property story, the chapter where we make changes not only to turn it into a home for ourselves, but also to preserve the buildings for the future. The next chapter will be for our kids and maybe one day even our grandkids. So while much of what we're doing now is for our little family, the fruit of that labor is something future generations will be able to enjoy and carry forward. Although we've taken on renovation projects before back in Belgium, a renovation of this magnitude is entirely new to us, but it's not impossible, as Philippe has already proven over the past 2 years. He's come to a point now where the excavation of the hill behind the old barn is almost complete, and the result is that when it rains, the buildings inside stay nice and dry. That was one of the biggest goals for digging that section of land away in the first place. So this week is all about fine-tuning the excavation site. Philippe is working to get the soil to the right level so everything is properly prepared for the next steps. Those steps will include putting in more than 100 meters of French drains, followed by geotextile and gravel to secure everything in place. With that fine-tuning almost complete, the focus will soon shift to the driveway in the front. It started out looking like this, and now it looks like this. So there's definitely still more work ahead, but we're getting there step by step, so bear with us.
Okay, level has been set. This was normally almost done, so I'm gonna do the second half now. A little bit too deep, but that doesn't matter. So the more I throw this on the sides, the less they come and have fun. Let's have a look. I have this additive that I used on the old dumper as well, just to clean out injectors and the motor. If it does anything, I don't know, but it can't hurt. Voila. Okay, this one takes grease. The back of the cylinder takes grease as well, so for the steering is fine. It's this one on this side. The other side takes grease. I have to check, but I think it takes grease. Well, you can see the grease melting, so that's what I'm trying to do on the inside, get those channels free. I can't heat it up too much because there is rubbers around it. So, but this is actually what is around it, is this thick solid grease. Thank you, Mr. Odin. Alright, the top one, a lot of grease is coming out, so finally I got that one in order. I used a lot of heat actually to get it to budge, so quite happy with that one. The bottom one is still stuck, and the one for the tip is also still stuck. And I need 3 new grease zerks as well. So once I have those 3 grease zerks, I'm gonna try to put some pressure on it with my grease gun. It's more of a physical appearance. Ja, je mag mee helpen. They used it to shovel some concrete with it, and instead of cleaning the splatter off, they left it on. So I'm just gonna gently tap it off without getting the paint off. And it might sound stupid, but if you leave that, it creates like a sandpapery texture inside the tip. Then you put soil in it, you want to dump your soil, and it sticks to that. So yeah. Goed zo dan. Oké. Ah, mooie stickers, jongen. Houd daarbij maar. Hier gaat het vuil worden anders, hè. It is a bit like a concrete mixer, so a big one, a truck. You always see those guys cleaning afterwards. It's for this reason. If you leave it on splattered, it just attracts more dirt, it starts rusting. It's a lot more difficult to clean. It's even for your small concrete mixers. When I use one, after the day that I'm done, I always clean it out. I throw some rocks in, I put a lot of water in it, and I let it turn with the rocks so it's fully clean. And then I go the outside as well. It takes 5 minutes, but if you leave it like this, it only gets worse. Ja, hoor dan?
The next morning we woke up to a burnt smell in the air and a smoky haze hanging in the valley. I sent up the drone and soon spotted a giant plume of smoke in the distance, not too far from us. Our neighbors and the news confirmed that a wildfire had started, and by the time the fire department contained it, about 100 hectares of fields had been affected. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but it was a stark reminder of how quickly fire can spread and how careful you need to be.
There's still a little leak in this tire, but if I pump it up in the morning, have a full work day before I have to replenish it, so until it will fully break. I'm not gonna get it perfect with a little excavator and a malfunctioning front blade. It's within 2 centimeters and I'm trying to get it at least to slope a little bit over there. I made it to the front. Most of it is somewhat on the level that I wanted. That pile that you see there, that's sift soil. There's still rocks in it, but not the big ones. I'm gonna use that to level this part and that part over there and a little bit towards there. So because Saturday, for now they're predicting rain, so I want it leveled and then the rain can settle it a little bit more. And there just find a little bit more plastic, but that was to be expected. But a lot less than the first time that I started sifting this. But the material is good. It is fine enough to put a geotextile on and to spread it out. But I don't think I'll have enough. We'll see, because after the barns, it does go down quite a bit, so I need to fill up quite a lot. So it's good that I didn't take the material that's left yet over there, because I think I'll need it here. And that little pile of dirt, I was gonna bring it away as well. No, leave it here, I'm gonna need it.
Kijk eens, hoe mooi de sneeuw is. Hé, dat is mijn luierstoel.
Maar dan,
Bijna.
meneer papier?
Meneer papier?
Oh.
What? As you can see, I need to come up quite a bit. I haven't taken out my laser yet, so it's not 100%, but it's not like it's 20 centimeters different. So this will be the level, and on top of that will be 15 centimeters of gravel. Big gravel 10 and 5 small gravel. But now you can see a little bit how the level is going to be for the new barn, which is going to be great. The only trouble I will have is with the small door on the old barn. That one will need to be raised. But if everything comes out like I said it, then our front door should be at the correct level as well. So everything here and behind the barns will be the same level. The only thing that's not the same level is at the entrance, because we're sloping down. Okay, what I'm doing now is the second part of the driveway, getting all the stones out, that compact layer, until I hit the yellow soil, sifting it all. Stones are going to a different pile, and all the sifted material goes back in here. The sifted material is a lot finer, so it's a lot easier to level out. Simple as that. Let's continue. Okay, today, last day that I can dig. Well, last day, not last day, but next week, sadly enough, there's forecasting some rain. So wasn't going to rain today. No, 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 no rain.
Was out drinking, looking for the next thing. I couldn't really settle down.